Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are going to be doing a full face of makeup from Shop Miss A. If you have not heard of Shop Miss A, they are a makeup brand that sells everything for $1. Yeah, you heard that correctly. It is $1. Pretty much everything on their site is $1. Some things are a little bit more, but it's like 50 cents more or something like that. So it is super, super affordable. I have seen so many people here on YouTube do videos like this, and they seem to really like the products. So when Shop Miss A reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try out the products, I got really excited because, again, I've seen so many people do this before. So I was able to pick up so many products so I can do a full face of makeup from the brand. They do have their own brand. It is called AOA Studio, but they also sell other brands on their site. So I think I have a few products from the other brands, but I tried to stick with the AOA Studio when I was picking the products that I wanted to use for the video, but I will of course let you know what products I pick. So we're going to be using everything from the brand, from makeup to brushes and sponges. So every single thing I use today is going to be from Shop Miss A. If you are new here, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and let's get started. So first off, I want to say thank you to Shop Miss A for sending me all of these amazing products, and this video is not sponsored or anything. They just wanted me to try out these products and share my thoughts, so that is what we are going to be doing. And I still can't believe everything is $1 on here. It's crazy. So I'm just going to start pulling things out of this bubble right here and show you guys what I got, and then we will go into the makeup portion. So this first product here is one of their Paw Paw Wonder Blenders. It is one of their sponges. So this is the pink version, but the other version right here, this is the black version. The pink one is actually the charity edition, where part of the proceeds go towards protecting animals against abuse. So that is awesome. So this one is actually $1.55 for the pink one. And then the black one I think is $1, or it might be $1.55, but it doesn't say it on here. So I want to open the black one and show you guys what it looks like dry, because I did wet the pink one so I didn't have to get up again. So this is the dry version, the black one, and then the pink is wet. So it pretty much doubles in size, and it is really soft and squishy, so feels like a good one, but we will see when I apply it. And I'm kind of going to just throw all the packaging on the ground, so if you see me do that, that's what I'm doing, just to get it out of the way. Okay, I have this baggie right here, which has a bunch of products in it. So I got 2 foundations. I got both from AOA Studio. This one is the Pro Wear foundation. It is a full coverage foundation. And this is also part of their Paw Paw line, where part of the proceeds go to animal protection against animal abuse. I got the shade Buff, which actually is probably too light for me right now, so maybe this other one will work better. This is AOA Studio, but this is their A+ collection. They have a couple other collections on there. This is a buildable satin foundation, and this I got pure beige, so this will actually work better for me right now since I am pretty tan. I think I have seen Taylor Wynn do, I think, reviews on both of these, and I know she really likes that foundation, so I'm really excited to test that one out. Next in this little baggie, this is the AOA Studio AOUA. I thought that said Aqua. I think it is Aqua, but it says AOUA. That's interesting. This is the hydrating face primer. So that is the primer I will use today, but I did also get another primer. This is the Wonder Skin Perfecting Blur Primer. So I actually might use both. I'll probably use this one all over my face and this one just around my areas where I have bigger pores. And then I got the Hyper Lash Fiber Mascara. All of these have little plastic packagings all over them too, so I have to peel all of those off. I should have brought a bag in here or something to throw all of this, because this is gonna make a mess. Oh well. I have the Glazed High Shine Lip Gloss, the AOA Studio, does this have a name? Lipstick in the shade Bliss. And then this one is the Skinny Mascara. So this is probably a good one for the lower lashes. I really love this bubble that they put it in because it really kept everything together. This is the Natural Finish Concealer. I got the shade Fair Ivory. So that actually might be a little light, but we'll see. We're going to still try it all out. I got the AOA Studio Perfect Finishing Pressed Powder. This is the banana version, so this will go under my eyes. This is one of the other brands, so this is Amuse Cosmetics, and this is a blush in the shade Mandarin Pop. This is gorgeous. I think this is the first one in a different brand, I'm pretty sure. That one was. And then this is the AOA Studio Perfect Pressed Highlighter, and this is in the shade Tiara. So I wanted to get more of a neutral tone or kind of like champagne highlight because I knew I would use that more. Here is the AOA Perfect Blush. I don't know if this is a cream blush. Possibly. I think I was going back and forth between that. Maybe I did get another one. But this is in the shade Darling, so it is a mauve tone pink. I got the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder, and this is the translucent version, so it is white. So I will use that to set the rest of my face other than my under eyes. Actually, I'll probably just put everything back into this bubble. So this will be my garbage. Okay, and then I got another blush. Oh, this is a cream blush. See, I knew I got a cream blush. This is the AOA Studio Hush Cream Sheer Blush. This is in the shade Cupid. This one is very, very tiny, but I like that shade. I got one bronzer. They didn't really have much bronzer on their site. At least other ones were sold out, so I did only pick up one. Same with the highlight. I think they had another one, but I just decided to pick this one. But this is from Santi, so that's a different brand, and this is the Pro Bronze Bronzer and Contour. And this is in, it just says Bronzer 1. I think this is shade 1. So it does have some shimmer in it. This might be a little dark. I think it looked a little bit lighter on the site, but we will still test it out. And then it comes with this little tiny brush, which I don't know what you would use that for. So, and it feels like sandpaper, so I will not be using that. Okay, I got a setting spray. This is from the A+ line from AOA Studio. This is the just A+ setting spray, and this just says Locks In Makeup. This is the special edition $1.88 edition, so 88 cents more. It says long-lasting fresh scent and lightweight with a matte finish. I got one eyeshadow palette. They didn't really have much in stock actually, so I did only pick up one, and I picked up the purple one, which is totally not surprising, but it is really pretty. This is just the purple palette, and this is from Amuse Cosmetics, so same as the blush over here. And then I did pick up brushes as well. So I wanted to use everything from the brand, even the tools. So I did pick up brushes. These individual ones I got because they did not sell them in sets. They only have the numbers on them, so I have to kind of figure out what they're used for. But I got the F19, which looks like a highlighter brush, the F13, which looks like a blush brush. I do have the list right here, so let me see if I could read it. F19, yeah, highlighter brush. And then what was the second one? F13 was a blush brush, so I was right. This one is the F20. That is a setting powder brush. So this one isn't very big. My other setting powder brushes like this are gigantic. So this I could probably use for bronzer. This is so soft. Oh my goodness. Or maybe to sweep under my eyes, I almost said lashes, or to wipe away bake if I do that, but it is a lot smaller than my other powder brushes. And then the last bigger one is the F14. So this is the angled contour brush. So this will be good for bronzer. These feel really, really nice. So I'm excited to try those out. Oh, this is not a brush. This is the Slim Brow Pencil in medium brown. So this has a spoolie and a pencil on the other end. So I will be using that on my brows. And then the last thing I got was this brush set. So it comes in this holder right here, and they snap closed, so this top comes off. And then it comes with, I think, 10 or 9. I could just count them. Okay, it doesn't say, but And I'm pretty sure this was $10 for this set because they are $1 each. So this comes with all eye brushes. So there are 10 brushes in here, all used for the eyes. I picked this one because it had a wide range and it didn't have a eyebrow brush like a spoolie or many liner brushes. It has this, oh yes it does. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It has this bully one with the liner on the other side, but I don't really use these a lot, so I didn't want to get one that had multiple liner brushes or a spoolie and then another eyebrow brush because I don't need that. So I picked this set and it comes with this awesome case. So this for $10, if these are good brushes, like that's amazing. Like let me just feel one of these. So this is a blending brush. This is the E127. Okay, these are a little bit stiffer than what I would like, but I'm still going to use it and see how it applies. So let me take the plastic off everything and then we will get into the full face of makeup. Okay, so I have everything opened. That was actually very easy to remove. Sometimes those plastic packaging is really hard to remove, so I'm glad that was not. So we're going to start with the primer. This is the Aqua Hydrating Face Primer. So I'm just going to apply that all over my face. Whoa, and try not to get it everywhere. It doesn't really have a smell. It kind of just smells like a water-based product. It kind of smells like skincare, but like fresh skincare. It feels really cooling. This actually feels really good. Yeah, I really like how that feels. It's not tacky at all. I like that. My face feels really good. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of the Wonder Skin Perfecting Blur Primer. I'm going to put that on my areas that I have bigger pores. So I'm just putting a little bit, and I have fuzz somewhere that might now be going on my face. My skin feels very rough today. I need to use my AHA mask, get rid of that texture. Okay, I think it did a little bit, but nothing too crazy. But I like that that's a little bit thinner. Like it's not as thick as, what am I thinking of? The Smashbox primer. That is definitely thicker than this, even though this is a silicone primer. I think so. Well, it doesn't say silicone in the ingredients, but it has kind of the same look and feel, but it's not as silicone-y, if that makes sense. As it sinks in more, it does definitely look better. So I do like how that looks. So let's get some foundation on so I stop looking like a crazy person right now. I am a little bit tanner because I have been sitting by the pool a lot lately. But as I've mentioned, my face doesn't really tan. So you can see the difference between my arm and my face. So I have to use a foundation that somewhat matches the rest of my body. So this AOA A+ foundation is a dropper. So let's see. Maybe I'll drop it onto the sponge. Yeah, I think this will definitely work better. So that's 2 drops. And I am using the sponge, of course. Okay, I need to use more than that. I'm just going to drop it on my hand first. Maybe that will work better so I can actually see where I'm putting it. Okay, I think this is a little bit yellow for me. I think it is the correct, what am I trying to say? Like deepness level? I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's not color, shade, but whatever. But it's definitely too yellow for me. I really like the sponge though. It has a good texture like I like for sponges. It is covering, but it definitely is not full coverage like at all, because you can still see I have some spots over here and all under my eyes. So I might have to add another layer, but it does say buildable. So we will test that. So that is 1 layer. I like the finish of it. It is satin. It's definitely not matte, but you can see it is definitely more skin-like, which I really like. And it is very, very lightweight. So this is probably perfect for the summer. So I'm going to add a second layer and see how it applies over the first layer. See if it adds some coverage, because that first layer didn't really cover much. Okay, so that is the second layer on this side of my face. You can kind of see a difference. It's nothing crazy, but I do really like the finish of this. I think my skin looks really healthy. That could be a mix of the primer and the foundation as well, but I do like how it looks. Definitely covered up more of the spots that I had over here, so that's good. I have one spot, well, that's kind of like a beauty mark type thing, but this like never gets covered by anything, so I kind of don't really go by that. So I'm just going to add the other layer to the other side of my face, and then I will go in with concealer next. So that is 2 layers of that foundation. I do really like the finish. Again, the color is not the best, but my neck rarely gets tan either. It's really, really weird. Like pretty much my chest and my neck and my face like do not get tan, but then the rest of my body gets like that or darker. So I try to kind of match to the rest of my body depending on what I'm doing or what I'm wearing. This is obviously not even dark enough for my arm, but it matches my neck more. So I guess that's good. I think it's still too yellow, but it'll work. So now let's go on with the concealer. This is the liquid concealer, and I have the shade Fair Ivory. So not sure how this will be. This has this type of packaging. Oops, didn't even mean to do that, but I will just take that right here. I don't really like this packaging because what I'm doing right now, I don't really want to apply it right to my eyes. I don't know why, I just don't. But I'm going to use this sponge again, just the other side. Yeah, this is definitely light. I think this is also light because the foundation is darker. When my skin tone is a little bit lighter, when I'm not tan, this would probably work better. But oh my god, that coverage. That was good, and I like barely put any on. My dark circles are ridiculous, and I rarely get a concealer that actually covers, but that does, and it looks really good underneath. Like it doesn't look cakey or anything. Yeah, looking close up, I actually like the finish of that. I'm gonna add a little bit more because I'm crazy. Maybe I will just add it right here. I'm like afraid. Yeah, see, I don't know how I feel about this. It feels like a child paint thing, bottle of paint. That's what it reminds me of. I'm not a fan of that packaging, but let's just add a little bit, and then I'm going to just blend it out with the sponge. I look insane. This is going to be way too much for up here. Whoops. Okay, I actually really like how that looks. Again, that might be a little bit light for me right now, but I still think it works. I think it looks really nice under the eyes. It did have good coverage. What does this say? It doesn't say the coverage. It might on the other packaging, but no, it doesn't. It says creamy and long wearing, so it doesn't say what the coverage is supposed to be, but that's definitely medium to full coverage. I'm really impressed by that, and it's $1. So next is brows. So we will use this brow pencil, the Slim Brow in medium brown. So it does have the spoolie on one end and then the pencil on the other one. The spoolie is more rough, which I do like spoolies like that, just so it actually moves the hairs. Oh, I don't think I got a brow gel. I didn't. I totally thought I did, but oh well, we'll just use the pencil for today. So that worked very nicely. It has a more waxy feel, which I personally like because it's able to really like draw out your brow hairs rather than it being too creamy and just kind of getting everywhere. I really like this. It is a good color for me too, so it ended up working out. Medium brown is normally a safe bet for me. So this is good for just adding some color, but and filling in those sparse areas. I like it. So I will just do the other brow off camera and then we will come back to continue. So the brows are filled in. I definitely need to get my brows waxed because they're looking a mess and they are super uneven. So I need to get that fixed. But I do really like this pencil. I really like the formula. I like the color. It applied great. I'm not going to set it with any other gel just because I don't have it from this brand. So I'm not going to do it. So we are going to move on to powder. And my face is starting to feel a little cakey. Like it's smiling. I can definitely feel it around here. So I don't know if that's because I put 2 layers on. It's still looking good, but I definitely feel like a little bit waxy. I just keep doing that. So this is the matte translucent powder. So we are going to try that out. So I'm going to tap it into the cap. And then we are going to use the setting powder brush. And I'm going to use this to set my under eyes too. I just want to sweep it all over my face. Ooh, I don't like that smell. I'm going to set my lid too. Yeah, it definitely smells odd. This brush is really soft. But this brush is definitely not big enough for setting my whole face. So I will probably use this for something else. And I do really like this brush. So that is one side set. It definitely does not leave a white cast or anything. It does mattify, but it's not intensely matte. Like you can still see some shine. Well, not necessarily shine. I think that's like a skin-like glow. So it's not too matte. But I really like how that feels. It does look good. I can't tell if I have like sparkles on my cheek or something. Yeah, so it's not super matte. It definitely mattified, but it's not crazy. So I'm just gonna set my other face with this other face, other side of my face as well. Okay, so after setting my whole face, I do notice that this does have some slight shimmer flecks in it, which is surprising because it is supposed to be matte. So that is why my face has that slight glow to it. I actually really like how my face looks right now, actually. I think it has a nice finish. My hair, not so much, but my face, yes. Okay, so I want to test out the banana powder because I do really like banana powders. But what did I say? This was a blush brush. So let's just use this brush. I would not use this for my under eyes normally, but since I don't have a smaller brush, which I don't know what I was thinking, I am going to use that under my eyes as well. And this is a pressed powder. Okay, I can't really see a difference, but it might also be because I'm being really careful because it's a big brush. I like how it feels. My under eyes are not creasing at all. So far, so good. So now moving on to the fun part. So I have this bronzer from Santee or Sante, and I'm going to use the F14, which is the contour brush. So this has some I cannot talk today. Some shimmer in it, and this might be a little dark, but depends on how pigmented it is. I love this brush though. Okay, so it's fairly pigmented. It's not super pigmented. So I think you could be pretty safe with this. But I do like that. I like that the shimmer doesn't really come up because I don't really like shimmery bronzers very much. In the summer, a little bit more, but more so I don't really use shimmery bronzers. And I do have a tan line on my wrist from my Garmin. I went to a golf tournament last weekend here in the Bay Area in Florida, so I had my step counter on and I did get a tan line. I have been to the pool multiple times since then without it on, but I guess I got it pretty bad that one day. Okay, that's enough bronzer for me. I do like that. And again, I like that it's not super shimmery because I don't really use shimmery bronzers. So I do really like that one. I'm not going to use the cream blush because I did already set my face, but I do want to swatch it to feel it. Okay, interesting. This kind of feels like a lip palette. Like it has that very thick consistency. It is a really pretty color though. So I will definitely use that again. Maybe I will use that in one of my upcoming videos. But we're going to go with one of these two blushes. Okay, my memory card died, so I have to kind of move things around over here. So I am using the mauve toned blush today because I am using a purple eyeshadow. So I am using the blush brush. And this is a little bit smaller than I would normally use for a blush brush. The blush isn't super pigmented, but it's my kind of shade. I love blushes like this. And I mean, for $1, these are crazy. And then highlight using the highlighter brush. And like I said, this is in the shade Tiara. So let's see this one. I do really like this highlighter brush, actually. Makes it very precise. Wow. Oh my goodness. Do you see that? Holy crap. This was $1. What? What magic are they using to create these products? Put some fairy dust in it. Something like that, but that is gorgeous. I love that. Win, win. Definitely. Okay, now we are going to move on to the eyeshadow. So here is the palette. I want to do something pretty simple, and I'm going to use all of the, well, not all of the brushes, most of the eyeshadow brushes. Some of these are a little bit weird. I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to use. I'm going to use all of the purples, maybe deepen it up with the brown. We're just going to do something simple. I'm going to use this light purple first, and I'm going to put that all over my crease. I love purples like this. Oh, and actually, let me zoom you guys in. There you go, so you can actually see what I'm doing. That is pretty pigmented, actually. I didn't go too crazy. And my eyes have still been a little bit weird, so that's why I have some kind of texture around the eyes. A little bit of eczema. I think that's kind of what it is. So could look a little bit weird. And then this is the E128, and I'll go in with this purple shade up here. Well, obviously it's purple shade. My camera is not being my friend right now, so I just had to fix it again. Okay, that's fairly pigmented too. And they blend well. Then I will use the E132, and I'll go in with the deeper purple in the middle. And I'm just going to add that to the corners and a little bit on my lower lash line. I love wearing purple eyeshadow, so I'm glad this one was in stock. Also, it is Monday. That is when they do all the landscaping. So if you hear that, that's what that is. I'm going to take this middle shimmer and put it towards my middle and outer corner, and then I'm going to take the lighter one and put that on my inner corner. I'm just going to use my finger because that's what I would normally do. And this is definitely a little bit harder, at least because I'm using my finger. Let's see what this looks like. Go back into that dark purple and add a little bit more to my lower lash line. I'm going to use one of the pencil brushes, actually, the E134, just to get it a little bit closer. Pretty good. And I think this was also $1, or possibly a little bit more, but that's crazy. So I'm going to do the other eye, and then we are going to finish up with mascara, lips, and setting spray. I'm trying to try to do this quickly because I don't know what my memory card's gonna do. So that is both eyes. I kind of wish these shimmers were a little bit more shimmery, but it's like $1, so what can you do? I'm going to use both of these mascaras. We will use the skinny one on the bottom and then the Hyper Lash Fiber Mascara on the top. So I'm just going to film one eye and then do the other eye off camera. This is real skinny, so that is perfect for lower lashes. I think that looks good. I don't have many lashes, so that's what I get. The Fiber Mascara. Whoa, this is weird. This looks like a Muppet. I'm kind of afraid to put that on my eyes. Okay, well, we're just gonna try it out because I've never used a fiber mascara before, so I don't know if it's supposed to look like this. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put this on my eyes. I'm just gonna show you on a tissue. Like, this is what just came off that brush. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Yeah, I'm not putting that on my eyes because I feel like that is going to get everywhere. I am very confused. So let's just use the skinny mascara for the top two and see how that does. Wow, that's only one coat. I really like that. I normally don't like skinny mascaras on my top lash. I don't know why, but that actually looks really good and really natural. So let's finish the other eye and then move on to lips and setting spray. So that is 2 coats of that mascara. I do really like how that looks. So we're going to finish it off with the lipstick. And I don't remember what shade this is because I think this was on the sticker that came off. So it is a peachy color. This might look a little bit weird with my eyeshadow. It feels really smooth. It kind of feels like a balm. I did not get a liner because I rarely use lip liners anyway. I do like that color, actually. It looks crazy with my eyes right now. So I'll just do the gloss. Okay, so I wiped that off, and now we're going to use the Glazed High Shine Lip Gloss. This is in Pink Balloon, so it's a little bit pink toned, and it has a regular doe foot applicator. It doesn't smell at all. Okay, I definitely have to dip into this multiple times. Okay, good enough. It added just the right amount of gloss to my lips, or shine. It feels good. It's not sticky or anything. It added a little bit of color, but not too much. So I like that. Let's test this out. Oh, I like that spray. Ooh, it has a strong scent, so I definitely don't like that. But it has kind of dissipated already. It definitely mattifies. Any shine that I had before is pretty much gone, so that is good. Okay, I really don't like the smell. It is very strong on the rose, and I do not like rose, so keep that in mind. But let's do a quick overview before my memory card is full again. So I like how the primer sat on my skin. I do like that foundation. Again, I think my skin looks really good right now. I really like the sponge. I love how that applied. The brushes were amazing. And like, especially for that price, like that's ridiculous. So I would definitely buy those, and I will use those again 100%. That mascara, I did really like that on both my top and my bottom lashes. I was surprised. The Fiber Lash mascara, I don't really get. I don't know if I'm supposed to apply it a different way with like a base or something like that. I did like the eyeshadow palette. I think my eyes look good. I think the shimmer could have been more intense, but what do you expect from like a dollar palette, I still think it applied really nicely. So overall, I did really enjoy everything. I'm so happy I was able to try everything out, and I will definitely be using these products more. I'm really looking forward to trying the cream blush because I love cream blushes. So I am definitely planning on using all of these products again, possibly in another video, but I will continue to use them because I did really like most of the products. That is everything. That is my full face of Shop Miss A products. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have tried out Shop Miss A before. I had heard of them before, but I had never used any of their products. So I'm really happy I was able to test out all of these products. So thank you again to Shop Miss A. I will link everything down below for you guys so you can check it out. At least the website if I can't find all of the specific products, but I will link it all down below. But that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.